Okay, I think I'm live. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It is 3 p.m. here in Chicago, Friday, June 28th. This is not a typical stream. I don't typically stream on Fridays. I was supposed to put a video out today to show my accountability, but it's been a very busy day. I haven't had time to put a video together because I've been coaching. So I'm just going to take, and I'm actually still coaching, and I have a session in about 30 minutes. So in this 30-minute time period, here is me showing my accountability. I want to make sure that I show up no matter what. If I can't make a video, let me at least make a live stream really quick, share it with you all. So let's kind of get started. This isn't going to be a super long stream. I just want to let you all know I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I want to be accountable with what I do. And that's that. Now with Choke, hello, welcome. I don't think there's going to be a ton of people on here today because, again, this is just very random. The Dika, hello. Thanks for your inspiration. You're very welcome. Doing your third 72-hour. Congratulations, 5 kilos down, 8 to go. Congrats. Joe Mama, do you always think about eating or fasting or weight? Do you ever get tired of it all? I don't think about it all the time. I'm pretty automatic at this point. I don't get tired of it, honestly. If you think about it, because I coach 7 days a week, I'm talking to people about fasting all day, every day. And I never get tired of it because I feel like I get to help people. So that's how it is for me. Goddess, hello. Welcome. D. Drews, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. Takuin, nice to see you. It's been a minute. I remember you and I had chatted before. Welcome. Kafka says, I recently bought a Wise scale to measure BMI. Great. Wasn't expecting me today. I don't think anyone was. So I want to get into it. Again, I'm here because I need to show my accountability. I didn't have time to record a video for myself and edit it out, but I want to make sure that I am always here, that you know where I'm at. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share that right now. Today is day 236 of my fasting journey, my health and wellness journey. 236 days. I am now almost 8.5 months into my rolling fasts, performing rolling fasts. Really, it's more than just fasting. This is learning about myself, the way I eat, the way I diet, the way I exercise. But in these 236 days, in these 8 and almost 8.5 months, I have now, tonight, I will be completing 71 fasts. 71 fasts in 236 days. In these 8.5 months or almost 8.5 months, I have been averaging almost a 75-hour fast. Every single fast I've been doing since have been less than 75 hours. So this number has been dropping. If you remember, for me, I initially started by doing 90+ hour fasts, but now in these last 8.5 months, on average, they have been about 74 hours and 33 minutes, not about exactly, or on average. 74.5 hours is more than a 3-day fast over the last 8.5 months or almost 8.5 months, with an average refeed for a little over 5 hours. 5 hours and 19 minutes for my average refeed. Phase 1, just to give everyone an idea of how I have done this, at the very beginning of my journey, we'll call that my weight loss phase. So in the first 138 days, I made a goal to get under 140 pounds. When I first started, I weighed in at 217.8 pounds. Phase 1 took me 138 days. Took me less than 5 months to lose 78 pounds. I did 34 rolling fasts from November 6th to March 22nd earlier this year. It took 4 months, 3 weeks, and 5 days to do that. I went from 217.8 pounds to 139.8 pounds. I lost 78 pounds in less than 5 months. Now, my fasts during that time, in those 138 days, were 93 hours. Average 93 hours and 4 minutes. So nearly a 4-day fast when I first started. My average refeed at that time was less than 4.5 hours. What I mean by that is in those first 5 months, I did a 4-day fast, followed by a 4.5 hour eating period, followed by another 4-day fast, followed by another 4.5 hour eating period, repeat, fast, feast, repeat, fast, feast, repeat. I did that for nearly 5 months straight. And then after that, I got into phase 2, which became my maintenance phase because I went from 217.8 pounds to 139.8 pounds. And this phase is the phase I'm currently at now. I don't think there is a phase after this because my plan is to just stay in maintenance. Today is day 99 of my maintenance phase, but overall 236 days in my journey. In these past 99 days, I have completed 37 fasts, averaging 58 hours and 2 minutes. 58 hours is a little over 2 days. What's 2.5 days? That would be 60 hours. So nearly 2.5 days right now. So during my maintenance phase, I have been averaging about a 2.5 day fast with a much longer refeed time. So over 6 hours for my refeed time. On day 5 of my maintenance phase, I hit a new record low at 137.8 pounds. And then I did six consecutive 65-hour fasts from days 1 through 17. And then I went on vacation. For all of you who are unfamiliar, I made a video where I went on a 10-day vacation and I gained 21 pounds in those 10 days. And then I went right back into 65-hour fasts. Today, actually, that shouldn't say days 28 to 94. That should say days 28 to 99. But in the last however long it's been, days 28 to 99, which is today, day 99, later tonight, I will be completing my 24th consecutive 65-hour fast. So 24 of them in a row for the last however long. It's been a minute. During that time, I have hit new record lows. I have hit lower weights than when I first started on my journey. On day 84, hit down to 137.2. On day 87, 136.8. Day 93, 136.6. And then a couple days ago, I hit another new low, 136.4. Here's the thing. Day 99, I weighed in this morning at 137.6 pounds. So all that weight I had gotten new record lows on, I gained. I gained 1.2 pounds today. 137.6 pounds, officially negating the new record lows that I hit. Now, here's the thing. Does it bother me? No. Does it make me a little annoyed? Sure, because I would have loved to hit another new low. Would have been great to see another new low. But it doesn't bother me because I know I just have to trust the process and continue on with my 65-hour fasts. I'm still in my maintenance range. I want to be somewhere between 137 to 143 pounds, but I'm now trying to hit a new low of 135. But being at 137.6, just because I gained 1.2 pounds, does that mean I throw it all away? No, of course not. It just means I trust the process and I continue again. If my weight goes up again, then maybe I need to take a look at what I'm doing. Are my refeeds being too big now? I will say this last refeed that I had was super huge. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I was just super hungry. I will say the last week or two, my hunger has been through the roof. Now, I don't know if it's because I've been lifting more. I don't know if it's because I've been adding more muscle. That I have to figure out. I'm not exactly sure, but you'll see what that process looks like. The thing about this too is, even though I've only gained 1.2 pounds, it's not a ton of weight that's gained. I have gained and lost and gained and lost as I've been in my maintenance phase. I just know that I have to keep repeating it over and over and over and seeing what that looks like. seeing where I'm going to be as I try to now hit new lows and getting myself down to 135. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How am I going to get there? Am I going to get there? Am I still going to be able to do it while I have been going to the gym and lifting heavier? For those that don't know, once I hit my maintenance weight, I really started pushing the weights on the scale, or I really started pushing heavier weights at the gym. Was I working out before during my weight loss phase when I was doing rolling 90s? Yes, I was still going to the gym, but I wasn't lifting as heavy as I am now. I have to figure this part out. This is new territory for me. Can I stay in this maintenance phase while lifting weights, while lifting heavier? Can I still continue to build muscle and continue to lose excess fat? I don't know. We have to see what that looks like. Just like I went on my 10-day vacation, what is that going to look like when I eat anything and everything that I wanted? Well, I gained 21 pounds. What did I learn from that? That I gain a lot of fucking weight when I go on vacation and eat whenever I want. What did I do to combat that? I just stuck with my plan and did 65-hour fasts. I didn't do 90-hour fasts, even though I know 90-hour fasts would get me to lose the weight quicker. I knew that doing 65-hour fasts were at least going to help me get back to my maintenance weight. I'm going on vacation again, July 1st. July 1st, I'm starting my refeeds, or I'm July 1st to July 6th, I'm going to be eating 6 days in a row. So we'll see what that looks like. But now I'm going to take the experience I learned from that vacation, apply it here, hopefully, and hopefully I won't gain 21 pounds. But I know if I do, I know what I need to do. Go back on a fast and figure that out. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And that's really all I wanted to share is don't worry so much about what the scale says. I shown this slide before. I guess I'll show it again, is when you fast and you gain weight on the scale, that weight is going to balloon up. It just does for a lot of us, especially if you eat the way I do, where I eat 6,000 calories. It's just going to, the weight on the scale is just going to blow up. But I know that when I perform 65-hour fasts, that weight will usually most likely bring itself back down. And I'll just share the screen again. These are different refeeds where I'll gain 6 pounds and then I'll lose 6.2 after 65-hour fast. I'll gain 6.6 pounds and then I'll lose weight. Well, here I actually gained a little bit, but these other ones, I'll gain 7.2 pounds after a refeed and then I'll lose 7.8, gain 7.6 pounds and then lose 8. Just for reference, this past refeed, I gained 7.8 pounds, I believe. And I wasn't able to lose 7.8 pounds. I was only able to lose 6.2, 6.5 pounds, something like that over that time. But I'm not worried about it because I know that I have gotten to this point by just trusting the process, by doing my 65s, by doing my 90s, by learning how to eat better, by learning how to exercise better, by increasing the amount of walking I do, especially when I lost 80 pounds. I just talked about this with someone I was coaching earlier. When I first started walking and doing my 1-hour walks, they weren't the fastest, but as I started to shed the weight and as I lost the 80 pounds, my pace got quicker. I was able to walk longer. I improved my fitness. I learned, so I did more. And now I find myself not only walking, but I love hopping on my bike. I love going for a bike ride, even the gym. My weight, the weights I've been lifting have been heavier and heavier and heavier. I've been improving, and I've only been able to do that by just being consistent in my process, by trusting the process, by doing it over and over again and learning more about myself as I've been moving forward. Do we have trolls right now in the stream? Is this what's happening? It's great. We'll go through this in a second. Really quick before because I'm only going to be here for 15 minutes. I have another coaching session I have to do, I believe at 3:45 my time. So I'll take 15 minutes to maybe answer some Q&A, but I'll do a quick fit check since we're here. Again, I am wearing a size youth extra large. I used to wear a size adult extra large. That was pretty small on me at that point. I was also wearing a size 38 waist. I now wear a boys large youth. So just a quick fit check. There you go. You'll see this on Sunday as well. So anyway, this is my accountability. I wanted to make sure that I had a video up. I couldn't post a video because I didn't have time today because I've been super busy. So here's my accountability to all of you to let you know I'm still here. I'm on day 236. I'm still performing rolling fast. Tonight, I will be completing my 24th consecutive 65-hour fast. At this point, if you do have any Q&A, please ask it now. I have about 10 minutes before I have to dip out of here. I'm just going to scroll up, though, and just see if there are any other questions. Jen says, hi, Jerome. Hi, Jen. I'm still working on my fasting goals. I need to check in with you soon. Please let me know. I think I work with other people with the same name, so I'm not sure which one I'm talking to. So you'll have to chime in with me later on. Lori says, thanks for a quick check-in. No problem. Blitz asks, is it okay to fast for 2 to 3 days and then break your fast with only fruits and vegetables? Sure. Here's what I'm going to suggest. You won't know unless you try. If fruits and vegetables is what you eat, try it. See how you feel. See if it makes you feel satiated. See if it makes you feel okay. Can you still live a normal life? Can you still function? If the answers to that is no, then you should really maybe think about what you're eating. Make sure it's nutrient dense. If you need to take supplements, if you need to take a multivitamin, go ahead and take that. Or do we need to stuff our face for 6 straight hours after every fast? No. You have to do what works for you. Just because I feel like I have to say this every time. Just because I eat 6,000 calories doesn't mean that you have to. Eat what is right for you. Nobody's telling you to eat the way I eat. I am just sharing my experience. And I do that because of my issues with eating and issues with control. I hope you don't watch my stuff and you're like, I need to eat Brussels sprouts and Italian sausage and cashews and salad. Like, don't follow what I do. I'm just showing you my journey and I'm showing you how I do it. I eat pie at the end. I'll eat cookies. That doesn't mean that you have to eat that. Do what works for you, Blitz. Elle Wood, hi Elle. Have you tried a sardine fast? I have not. I've heard of it, but I have never done that. I'm on day 5 and down 7 pounds. Congratulations. My morning glucose is 75. That's great. My ketones are 2.5. This is the most amazing results I've ever had. That's great. I love that. I now have 35 pounds left to lose. Good luck to you on your journey. The only thing that I think of when I see this is eating sardines over and over. Is that something that's sustainable? Is that something that you can do over and over and over again? I guess the same thing for Blitz as well. Only eating fruits and vegetables, is that something that's sustainable for you? I mean, if it is, you're not going to hear me disagree. I think one of the things that I see here too is people judge me on the way I eat. I never tell anyone how to eat. Ask anyone that I coach. I never tell them how they should eat. I always ask them, what do you think is going to work for you? What kind of fasting? Just because I fast for 90 hours to lose the weight doesn't mean that you have to. The only reason I fasted for 90 hours is because I eat the way I do. Because I knew that if I fasted for that long and ate the way I did, I would still continue to lose weight. You have to do what works for you. There is no one specific plan to go by when it comes to this. Jeremy says, I'm a truck driver scared of fasting, getting dizzy, and killing somebody. Jeremy, plain and simple. If you're fasting and you start to feel unwell at any moment, break. Do not do anything that is going to jeopardize your health, your safety, and the safety of others. When people talk about, I'm getting dizzy, I think I'm going to faint, why? Why are you fasting for longer than you need to? If there is any point that you are feeling unwell while fasting, please break. Be safe, be well. When I fast for as long as I do, I have none of these symptoms. I am currently, where am I at right now? I am currently I'm currently 63 and a half hours fasted, 63 and a half hours. Earlier this morning, I went for a walk. I'm live streaming, I'm coaching, I'm working, I'm doing everything physical that I need to do. I have no side effects. I have no symptoms. I have no issues. It has taken me time to get to this point. If you're feeling weak or tired or you can't function or you can't do the things you need to do, please, please break, refeed, and then go again as soon as you're feeling well. There are so many people that you don't need to push yourself to that limit. You don't need to do what I do. You need to do something that is safe and healthy for you. Jeremy, please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. D. Drew says, obviously, this plan works for you. Yes, it does. Do you see yourself sticking to this way of eating or do you plan on tweaking it? D. Drews, I'm always tweaking it. I started off doing 90 plus hour fasts. Now I'm doing 60 plus hour fasts or 65 hour fasts. My plan is to get lower than that and hopefully start incorporating 42-hour fasts, which are alternate day fasts. I'm also still trying to be better about my diet and try to clean that up. If you have watched my journey from the very beginning, you could have seen how I have eaten then and how I eat today. I still have a lot of trouble when it comes to control, but I have a much better mindset from where it used to be. I have a much better handle on maintenance than I ever did ever. So it's always a learning process. Things are always going to change. Nothing I'm doing right now is set in stone. Scott. Hi, Scott. Hey, Jerome. I'm new to fasting. Started 7 days ago. Welcome. I'm doing 16 to 18 hours most days. Is this a good way to start? Absolutely. It's a great way to start. When should I start looking at doing longer fasts? Whenever you're ready, Scott. Easiest answer. So if you're doing 16 to 18 hour fasts and they feel comfortable for you, they feel good for you, you can function, you can go to work, you can maybe work out, push it by an hour. Start doing 19-hour fasts, start doing 20-hour fasts. You don't have to just all of a sudden go from a 16-hour fast to a 60-hour fast. Just add some time into it. See how you feel, build your fasting experience, build your fasting muscle, and go again. That's all it takes. Go again, go again, go again. Hit the timer. If you start to feel unwell, stop the timer, refeed, go again. Go again, go again, go again. Practice imperfect consistency. I say this a lot. I think a lot of you who are regulars on my channel know about imperfect consistency. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be consistent. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be consistent. It doesn't matter if your fast is 12 hours, 22 hours, 200 hours. It's just the practice of doing it again and again and again. So you learn from what you're doing. You learn from the way you eat. You learn about the lengths of your refeeds. You learn about the way you exercise. If you do it again, instead of walking away from it and leaving it for a week or a month or whatever, you're not going to learn anything. Just hit that timer again. Go again. Learn from your experience. Thank you for the question, Scott. Jacqueline says, I didn't realize you lost weight with rolling 90s. Yep. So for the first 5 months, Jacqueline, it was 90-hour fasts over and over and over. Some of those fasts were longer than 90. Some of them were 163 hours. Some of them were 120-something hours. If you look at my old videos from back in the day, I was doing 90s for a lengthy period of time too. So I'm not new to 90-plus hour fasts. 90-hour fasts are what most people from my channel know me for. I started with 90-hour fast to lose weight. 65-hour fast, the fast that I'm doing now, that is just to maintain my weight until I can maybe figure out something smaller like a 42-hour fast. So nice to see you here, Jacqueline. Nice to see you. Javon Tim asks, what will perfect consistency look like? There's no such thing. You're never going to be perfect when it comes to this. You will never fast for the same perfect amount every single time. You will never exercise perfectly every single time. You will never perfectly eat every single time. There is no such thing as perfect consistency. You might think so. You might want to tell yourself that, but something's got to give. At one point, you're not going to fast. Like you'd be kidding me if I would just fast perfectly every single time. If I would refeed perfectly every single time. If I ate perfectly every single time. I'm not perfect. I'm imperfect. But you know what I can be instead of being perfect? I can be imperfectly consistent, meaning that I can do this again and again and again without worrying about being perfect, accepting imperfection, accepting mistakes. That's what I can be, and that's what all of you can be as well. Takuin asks, when you get deep in the woods of fasting like you have, does it ever feel like a terrible grind? You know what? It did. When I first started doing it and I was just doing it over and over again, it did feel like a grind because my head wasn't in the right place. Here, I'll say this, Takuin. The best way to go about this is if it starts to feel like a grind, roll it back. If you're finding yourself getting into a grind of doing 48s or 65s or 90s, go back to a 16-hour fast. Do that for a couple days in a row. Why can't you do a 16-hour fast and then just eat mindfully? I mean, I have to ask myself that question. I can't even do that. I'm not there yet. I don't know if I ever will be, but I know that I can give myself grace. I know that I can eat whatever I want on some days. Coming this July, that's what I'm doing for the next 6 days, right? Or yeah, next 6 days. I'm going on vacation. I'm going to eat whatever I want, whenever I want, and be okay with it. I'm going to document that. I'm going to document that entire process though, so that you all see what that looks like. Thanks again for the question, Takuin. Okay, I'm going to go through these comments later because I don't know if you guys are, I don't know. Yeah, okay, wow. That's, I don't even understand. Okay. This is a fasting channel and a channel about weight loss and a channel about health and wellness. If you want to come in here and talk about some other shit, I mean, that's on you, but don't be surprised if you get timed out or banned from it because why? Why? This place is supposed to be a safe place for all of us. I just want to remind people of that for anyone that's in here. And I have no problem banning. I have no problem taking people away from, because go to another channel and do that shit. That's not what this is for. This is supposed to be a safe place. It's supposed to be a place where we can talk about our experiences, and that's it. So just end of story. Okay. Hi, John. Wow, a live stream. Hello. Hi, John. Oh, shit. Okay, so I have a coaching session in 1 minute, everyone. So let me scroll down here really quick. Corin, thank you. That's so nice. I've stumbled on your old ones first and then looked at your newest ones. I think it's amazing how confident you are now. You were quiet in the old and now bold. Thanks, Corin. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That black Jeep. Jerome, have you had a composition test done? I haven't. I'm curious on results with BMI and visceral fat loss. Yeah, I haven't. It's something that I'd like to look into, though. I'm 2 months into rolling 72s with cardio and weight training, and I'm down 24 pounds. Congratulations, that black Jeep. Love that for you. Please keep us posted. Keep us posted on what you're doing. I'm going to butcher this name. Guer? I'm probably not even saying. How do you deal with insomnia during long fasts? I don't have insomnia, so maybe somebody in chat or in comments can help out with that. So please, if anyone's in here, please help out, answer with that. I do sleep at the same time every day, or I try to. I turn all the lights off. I keep a fan on. I keep it super cold. I enjoy the white noise. I don't bring my phone with me when I go to sleep. Those are the things that help me fall asleep. I work out, so getting tired is helpful for that too. So yeah, hopefully that helps with you. Shyla, Hi. Question: any tips to get your head back in the game? I'm losing my way lately and can't seem to get back on track. Shiloh, accountability. If you need that accountability, check in with someone. I mean, I'm not here to pander my coaching sessions, but you know that's available if that's something that will help you be accountable. Getting your head back in the game, ask yourself why. Why are you doing this? Are you doing this for your health? Are you doing this to right? Like you need that motivation somewhere. You need that inspiration. It might not last forever, but then you need to really realize why you're doing it. Are you doing this for yourself? What's important to you? Are if you think about the important people in your life, think about how they need you, how you need your health to be there for them. So kind of think of some of those things, Shyla, and then keep me posted. Everyone, I need to what happened? Why did someone get it was just there was crazy shit in it's fine. It's fine. All I'm saying is this is a place for health and wellness. It should be a positive experience. If people are spouting some bullshit about something, that's not what this is for. Guys, I have to go. I have a coaching session I need to jump on. I just wanted to make this video again or this live stream to show you that I am accountable. I didn't have time to make a video, so I did this live stream. I will see you on Sunday with another live stream, Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Central. Guys, it's been great. There's no fancy intro or outro because this is a very impromptu thing just to show you my accountability. So hopefully all of you are doing well. I really do have to jump off now. So you have a good one. Take it easy.